Welcome back to Let's Replay Neverwinter Nights 2 original campaign. This is Big Los, and we are in the city of Neverwinter. Came back here to sell a bunch of stuff that we found in the Eye Gouger lair. I totally maxed out the amount of gold that I could get at Sand's shop, so I had to come back and sell some stuff to the weaponsmith here and the armorer over here. And they give about pretty much the same amount of money. Alright, so before we head on back to Old Owl Well to complete the quest, there are a number of changes that were made. One, Aw Travesty, one of the guys I'm subscribed to, suggested that I download one of his tweaks for this mod, the Tchos, T-C-H-O-S mod that I got. I think I pronounced that correctly. I think it's like Tchaikovsky. That's got a T in front of the CH as well. Well, the big difference is that it rearranges the inventory here, and I guess you can read more stuff here. And the numbers are not so obtrusive here. So instead of the number being here, this bottom number, it's now way down here where it should be. And it also fixed the buffs, the buff icons, so that they match up with the portrait. So that's a good thing. Also, I just said screw it, and I'm going to use this as Janek's portrait. So now that that's out of the way, let's head on back to Old Owl Well. Okay, here we are, the world map. And we'll go back here. Shouldn't take too long to load. Another thing, if you haven't seen one of my previous videos, I don't use Google+. So if you ask me a question in one of the comments of my videos, which some people have done, the only way I'll be able to respond to it is in the video. So hopefully, if you've seen the last video and you've commented, hopefully you'll see this one. So somebody asked me what type of settings I'm using. So let's go to the game options. So these are my settings for the various modes. I typically only do exploration mode. It's the only mode I really need. I mean, I could do strategy mode where you could select, you know, different characters by drawing a box around them and stuff. Character mode, I'm not really sure what the advantage of that is. Graphics, I have everything turned all the way up to high. I have it 920 by 1080. Everything's up to high right now. I mean, I could probably turn this off, some of these off if I wanted to boost up the frame rate even more. Advanced graphics, everything's on high. Gameplay, I play at D&D hardcore rules because this is the same rules that I was accustomed to playing pen and paper and DMing when I used to do 3.5. What's the difference between this one and the highest setting? Very difficult. Well, this one NPCs do 200% damage than they normally do, which I think is a little too much of an unfair advantage to the computer. I mean, what are you really trying to prove if you put it on there that, you know, you can handle death situations that are going to pop up a lot more often, you know, better? I mean, I don't know. This is, I think, the best where it should be right now. Level of violence full. This, I set this so that when I talk, the music and the voices won't be louder or softer relative to what I am, but it's not perfect. I mean, I guess I could lower the voice volume a little bit. Interface, yeah, this, I enabled all these to put these here, and this, I don't even mess with that. Okay, so let's go talk to Callum. We still need Casavir in our party up to this point. There's no way that we can take him out until we do this little cutscene here.
Ah, there you are. The Waterdeep emissary arrived here not long ago, safe and sound. Well done. He told quite a tale about your heroic rescue. Couldn't stop singing your praises. I can't wait to hear your version of the tale. Ah, and you brought Logram's Eye Gouger's banner. That would explain why the orc attacks have stopped. Without a chieftain, they're going to be fighting each other now.
There better be a reward in this for me.
Oh, there is. You've more than earned it. And if any of the council objects, then they're free to come out here to the well and argue with me. We also had another visitor. A woman by the name of Katriona, who claims to have been part of the force attacking the orcs. She's here in the camp along with some of her men. It was her leader I was waiting for, and I see you've brought him. Well met, Casavir.
Callum, it is good to see you're still in one piece.
Is Callum the reason you wanted to avoid this place, Casavir?
Yes, Callum serves Neverwinter. As I did for a time.
I assume you were the one leading that band who was harassing the orcs? I owe you a great debt. Now that I know who is leading that mercenary band, I understand why it was so difficult for us to make contact with you. You've put me in a difficult position here, Casavir. Your leaving was sudden, and some even say disloyal to Neverwinter.
Whatever trouble Casavir is in, know that he helped us, and you willingly.
I cannot have you defend me in this, but I thank you for your words.
No harm will come to him, I assure you. My report will read that the Grey Cloaks were able to hold off the orcs long enough for you to take Logram's head. That should make the council happy that their money was well spent, and put you in good graces with them as well. And officially, Casavir was never here. Whatever reasons you had for leaving and going on to Old Owl Well, they are your own.
What of the emissary? I was to escort him to Neverwinter.
The emissary is under my protection now. I'll send my best soldiers to escort him. You've already risked enough for him.
I'm not going anywhere without a reward.
I've taken the liberty of putting together a reward for you. Consider it a gift from the council. You have my thanks for everything that you've done here. And keep an eye on Casavir for me, will you? I hope you can help him. Back to work for me. It was good seeing you again, Casavir. Good luck to you. Oh, and you may want to go see your friend, Katriona, if you haven't already. I'm sure she'd like to make sure you're all right.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Oh, my goodness. So all we got was 1,000 gold pieces and a great axe out of it. Raise Redemption. This one is +2. Against evil, it does an additional 1d6, and versus orcs, it's +4. Not really that useful. We're going to sell it. But we have to buy more things from Sand so that we can sell stuff to him because he gives the best prices. Otherwise, we're going to get about half as much when we sell to anyone else. Let's give this to our Dwarven Pack Mule over here. Let's see if we had any alignment changes or anything. We gained some influence with Casavir by saying that. We got 500 XP. That's about it. Alright, so where's this Katriona? Ah, here's Penton. And here's Katriona.
It's good to see you again, Casavir. I heard you found Logram.
We did. I am glad you were able to make it here to warn Callum. If we had failed, there would have been little keeping Logram and all the tribes from retaking this place.
Any new orders? Even with the tribes in disarray, you and I could probably help with the Grey Cloaks, if you wanted.
Maybe you should stay, Casavir.
No. The orcs no longer hold Old Owlwell. It has been freed for the people here, not solely for a Neverwinter trade route.
Going to leave just the way you arrived, are you, Casavir? So, where does that leave me?
You can stay here and help the Grey Cloaks.
It might be time for me to find something a little more challenging. These orcs were tough, but... well, I think I'm due for a change of scenery. Maybe there's a nobleman in Neverwinter who needs an extra blade by their side.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be coming back later for you. Well, best of luck to you with that.
She's quite capable. I couldn't have asked for a finer sergeant.
Perhaps some other time.
For now, I think I'll stay here. Maybe they can use someone like me until I feel like making the journey to Neverwinter. Could be a while. If you decide you need help, come see me. Maybe we can work something out.
Maybe, maybe not. So let's talk to Penton now. There you are. We've been waiting for you for a while now. You must have cleared out those orcs. Leaves all that ore unprotected, just waiting for my men to dig it out. Maybe we can work out some sort of deal, huh? Do I get a reward for saving you? Sure, here you go. We get 30 gold pieces. Is your life really only worth 30 gold? Heh. Must have grabbed the wrong pouch. Here you go. That should be more to your liking, and we got an additional 270 gold pieces for an even 300, so we know this guy is kind of a cheapskate. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk business. I like the way you handled yourself against those orcs. Tell you what, if you ever want to go into business with me, I think we can work something out. Go on, I'm interested. You get yourself a place of business, and I think we can help each other out. My men and I can supply you with refined ore. Should be that. That should net us a tidy profit. Until then, I'll be waiting here. So, once we get a place of our own, he'll just magically show up. And at times, he'll provide us with ore every time we find a new deposit. Now, before we leave, let's go talk to Simi and see if there's anything interesting to buy from her, because we are pretty flush with cash right now. In fact, we got about 134,000. Well met again. Anything more I can help you with? Show me what you have. Oh, excellent. Yes, show us. Hair shirt of Ilmater. Oh, this would be good. No, it wouldn't. I was going to say this would be good for Nishka, but it gives you a dex penalty. That's horrible. The cure serious wounds is good, though. Shield of the Watch. It's armor bonus versus human. Gives you +2. Useless. Pretty useless. Ah, now we're talking. So she has way better weapons than armor. Unfortunately, most of this stuff is only +1. Yeah, that's pretty useless too, given 5 to parry. The Angry Soul, don't I have one? No, I got the Watchman's Club. This is 1d6, it's +3. And it does Fear DC 14, 50% for 2 rounds. So, what's the advantage of this one? Not really so much of an advantage, but we only get 5,000 for this. That's what she caps her highest price at, huh? I might come back for this. In fact, I might buy this right now. And then I'll give this to probably Kelgar, and then we'll sell it to someone else. Man, that's a lot of money, though. That would be like... That's like almost half of our money. Maybe I'll just wait. I'm really not in a hurry for a new weapon. Especially a melee weapon when I use the crossbow the most. I'll buy one of those. Let's put it down here. Coin of Life. Alright. Every time I see one of those, I want to pick them up. Ah, these are good.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Fortunately, we're kind of maxed out right now. How heavy is this thing? 0.1? Can't sell it. This is the dude's head, by the way, and we're just going to be carrying it around. Let's give that to Eleni. Oh yeah, a bunch of recipes that we could buy. No, I don't plan on doing any Mask of the Betrayer crafting in the original campaign. I plan on doing regular crafting. But I don't even want to waste doing any crafting until we get to a higher level. So we could go back to the merchant quarter. And I suppose get another mission. That means we have to go back to the City Watch. Yeah, I don't think there are any side missions that are available right now. Oh, by the way, off camera, I did grab Kelgar. You know, I didn't mention it, but you obviously have seen him. Because he has the highest strength, therefore he can carry the most. While we were going through the rest of the Ahja the Azure lair, just picking up studded leather armors, +1, a bunch of dropped weapons and such. There's quite a bit of stuff that I left that I needed to get. Alright, so we're going to check the journal. So it says return to Captain Brelaina and report your success, and that's about it. All these other ones are for Kelgar's vision quest. And this is Lorne's thing, and yeah, and I don't know why this one is still here. That definitely should have updated. Let's see, where are we at? I'm a little disoriented. Actually, I think I was looking for Deacon over here. Let's go talk to him. He might have some armor that we can use. Who knows? Can I see what you have for sale, Deacon? So we have some greater boots of tumbling. We could get these boots of striding, but that only improves constitution, and our constitution is an even number, so improving it by 1 will do jack squat for our bonus. What type of belt do we have? This a sash of shimmering, which gives a spell resistance of 12. The armor that we have gives a spell resistance of 10. That doesn't stack. Which means that if we get another belt and we get rid of this, we would still have spell resistance 10, which, you know, isn't that bad. Frenzy Berserker High. Well, we do have a Frenzy Berserker in the party. However, his dexterity is nowhere even close to this, his bonus. And what does he get? Improved power attack? That might actually be a feat that I would be willing to take with Kelgar. Because you get a bunch of additional bonuses for it. It's like it doubles pretty much every bonus that you get with Frenzy Berserker if you have improved power attack.
Yes.
If you don't have it already. You have regular power attack, not the improved variety. But then again, I need to get like weapon specialization, and I think I have to get 12 levels of fighter or something for that. Anything else here worth getting? Probably not. Shadow Dancer outfit. Yeah, if I had Nishka in the party, I'd probably buy this right now. Unfortunately, it gives a feat that she already has, Weapon Finesse. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here that we need to buy, really. I am in the market for another magic bag, one that's better than this. What's in here, by the way? I totally forgot I had this. Oh, I haven't been storing anything in here. Well, we'll put that in there until we get to a fence. Raise Redemption. We can actually get 10,000 gold for it right now. I'm tempted. I really am. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to use this thing. I mean, it's best enhancement bonuses versus orcs, and we've already went through all the orcs in the game, pretty much. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. I don't have any regrets for doing that.
I am listening.
Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, Brelaina time.
Yes.
So we gotta go all the way around here. Here's the door to the City Watch building. Out of my way. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get into Black Lake now, because we have done everything that we've been asked to do.
Welcome back, Lieutenant. Do you have anything to report?
I found the emissary at Old Owl Well, and he is safely in Neverwinter.
You have done well, Lieutenant. I knew my faith was not misplaced. You are to be commended for your efforts on Neverwinter's behalf. Your efforts at the docks have greatly improved the position of the Watch, but it has also drawn new predators.
Predators from Luskan.
Wonderful. We ran across some Luskans in the docks already.
Luskan is one of our less benevolent neighbors. We have had troubles with them in the past.
A war, actually. No need to hedge words when it comes to their kind. Now, those Luskan cowards are attempting to take advantage of your success at the docks to put spies in our midst.
We have caught word that one of their agents is attempting to enter port on board a merchant vessel from Luskan, a vessel called the Sea Ghost. We need you to go to the docks, board the Sea Ghost, and stop the Luskans. Return here when you have accomplished your mission.
Alright, so that's our new mission. We don't really have anything else to go take care of. I'm just wondering if we have a proper party set up for this mission.
And what news do you bring from Old Owl Well, Lorne? Do Grey Cloak and bodies now lie in the hands of the Shadow Priests?
No, my lord. There were difficulties. An adventurer...
You have failed me, yet dare to return? I asked you to keep the priests safe. Without them, there will be no ritual. All I asked of you was to put pressure on the Neverwinter forces. Cut off their trade routes through the mountains. Yet all you have given Neverwinter is hope, and a victory at Old Owl Well, which will allow them to concentrate on other fronts.
Fort Lock and Highcliff still remain ours, Lord Garius. Neverwinter's attention will be focused there, not upon us.
Fort Lock and Highcliff, yes. Obviously you have not heard, but our position there has become weaker, not stronger. And now you have come to tell me Old Owl Well has fallen, and the priests there are dead. Perhaps I shall allow you to be the one to tell the King of Shadows the news. Is that your wish, Lorne?
My Lord Garius, forgive me. It shall not happen again. I swear upon my life.
In that, Lorne, you are correct.
A common adventurer outmaneuvered you, Lorne. You really are losing your touch.
Bite your tongue, Torio, or I'll rip it from your throat. He won't stop me a second time.
Oh, of course he won't, Lorne. With your luck, chances are next time, he'll just kill you.
If only that were the case. If only. But, no, we're gonna have to wait. Okay, so we can go straight to the docks district from here. And then from there, we'll walk straight to the port. Now, I mentioned the party setup, and I wasn't sure if we had a proper party setup, but it's more for carrying stuff than it is for battling. But you know what? It might actually be a proper setup because we have a magic user, we have a healer, kind of. We have 2 tanks. Actually, make that 3 tanks. So, actually, we probably do have a pretty good party setup right now. Speaking of which, about the party setup, Andrew has informed me, he's the guy who requested this this project. He's informed me that there is a way to get Eleni to get Stormlord levels rather quickly, because she's level 10 right now. She could take Stormlord level at level 13, because the next level we could give her 1 level of Cleric. However, I'm not so sure if that's a great idea, because she might take a level adjustment for that, but probably not. Because none of the classes that she has are her favorite classes. She would need a level of wizard for favorite class. Okay, so here's the Luskan minions here. So now would be a good time to start putting on buffs. Now I was saying, if I take a level of Cleric for Eleni, and I pick the War Domain and the Earth Domain, then I will be able to get the weapon focus for the deity who has one of the Stormlord weapons, which is Hoar. In that case, it would be a spear, I believe. And then I would also be able to get toughness as a bonus feat for taking Earth.
Yes.
And then at level 12, I can take Great Fortitude, which pretty much solves everything. Right. We have 4 of these things. I don't think I'm going to use it on the dinosaur. Oh, where's the dinosaur? Where'd he go? Dinosaur, where are you? What's he doing way back here? He got stuck. Oh man. What's he stuck on? Well, I guess we're gonna have to go back and get him now. Stupid animal companion. What are you doing over here?
Let us press the attack!
Alright, I'm going to put the rest of the buffs on, and then we're going to go back to the port, so I'll meet you back in a few minutes. Okay, the buffs are on. We're back at the port. Let's have a word with these guys. You there, get away from the ship, now. I'm here to prevent you from entering the city. Against an entire ship's crew? Obviously, only the fools of Neverwinter survived the last attack on the city. We Luskans travel where we want, when we want, and if we want to land here in this filth hole of a city, then we will. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure I'd be killing the right people. Weapons at the ready, lads. We're about to kill ourselves more Neverwinter dogs.
I can do that.
Yeah, you bet you can. Let's do one of these things. Guess we can do Divine Might, or Divine Shield, Divine Might, and then we'll attack. Ah, crap. Just lost a turn for that. Can we Frenzy? Yeah. Okay. I want to save the Slay Living for the inevitable boss that we're going to be dealing with. So let's just, oh, I don't know, use that Major Circle of Blasting that we have.
To battle!
Oh yeah, I forgot. We need a buddy.
All right.
Okay, now you can knock him down, Kelgar. Okay, let's do Missile Storm. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's try some Scorching Ray. Oh, you're trying to attack me, man. Treasure bag. Let's grab it. 8 gold pieces. That would be all of them. Okay, so this guy's talking here. If you believe slaughtering these men will somehow protect your precious city, then you are sadly mistaken. Destroy them, but mind the ship. We'll be needing it to leave this place once our business here is completed.
This day is your last!
Oh, we got some more, huh?
Ha!
Ahja the Azure.
Enemies are near.
Will you do the honors? Thanks. Actually, you know what? Can we glass doppelganger him? Or is he gonna die?
Requisite.
Did that even work? Where's our doppelganger?
Let us press the attack.
Okay, now that we have these guys all in close proximity, let's cast this.
To the abyss with you.
I guess we can do Vampiric Touch. There we go. Oh, who cast that thing? Oh, that was that wizard. Huh. So it seems my prey was waiting for me. I yield, Harborman. Yield? That's not how we do things on the docks, Luskan. Luskan? Aw, you think my master and Luskan are one and the same? No. It is a sleight of hand, you see, where the left does not see what the right is doing. And the 4 host towers do not yet see what the master of the 5th plots. Master of the 5th tower. Yes, Black Garius, my master, but he does not serve Luskan, not at all. His ambitions lie higher than nations, I think. When Luskan finds out what he plots, I do not think they shall be pleased, but by then I think it shall be too late. As for you, you have crossed him more than once, and I was sent to remind you that you would serve us better in death.
You have need of me?
Oh, so that's the way you feel, huh?
Yes.
Let's
Divine
Bind him. Guess we could try to knock him down.
To the abyss with you.
Alright, let's try something else. Let's haste everybody.
Take that!
Dead. And we only get 36 XP for killing him. Okay, so we have a book. 58 gold pieces, a gold necklace, and a +2 quarterstaff. And we're definitely overloaded, but you wouldn't know it because we have strength bonus right now. Let's give that to Kelgar. We'll open this up, put the book in. I don't think that helps. We gotta get rid of something else. These scrolls, I think, are adding up too much. We gotta start using them. Same thing with the healer's kit. In fact, I'm gonna use one right now. Even though we could just rest and recover hit points. And we still have 2 vitriolic spears. Alright. So I think we should go back, and this time we're going to get Grobnar, because we need to level him up and change his portrait. And then we'll go back to the... what is it? The City Watch headquarters? Alright, here we are. We'll just rest a little bit. And then we can get rid of Casavir. We'll put Grobnar into the party. He's level 9, everyone else is level 10. So I think we'll give him some Red Dragon Disciple levels. That'll improve his stats a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and we have a custom portrait for him. There he is. Unfortunately, we don't have one for Bishop, but you know what? There are a lot of other portraits that would fill in pretty good for him. So we can take this. What are we going to get right away? All we needed was 8 Rakes of Lore and some Barter Sorcerer levels. Right away, our AC is going to go up. Okay, we're going to do that. And we have 3 skill points to use. Unfortunately, we can't put it into Perform. That's going to have to wait until we take another Bard level. Tumble and Use Magic Device are not class skills. However, Spot and Spellcraft all of a sudden are. Maybe we could do Lore. And I suppose we can do one of these crafting things. I guess we can do Craft Armor and Concentration. So our natural armor goes up, and that's it. Okay. What weapons do you have? You have a +1 short bow.
I am listening.
I think we might have something better, but I think I sold it. Well, we do have this, so you can have that.
Oh, yes.
We'll put this down here. Oh, I'm still on paused, huh? So when we use this, we can do Summon Creature, Dispel Magic, or Cure Serious Wounds. And they don't use up charges, so that's a bonus.
You have need of me?
We also had some other things for him. Greater Glows of the Minstrel.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
We'll give both of those to him. Anything else that I had for him? No.
Everyone, follow me!
So that improves Perform by 6 points. We'll put the drum over here. If we have the drum will do Animate Dead, Fear, or Cause Fear. Unfortunately, this one does have charges on it. Whoops, that's not it. It has 50 charges, so using any of these spells will use up some of these charges. That's a good one. I don't think either of these are that great, but Animate Dead is pretty good, even though
you have need
we
of
have
me?
a Necromancer, and that's his forte. Alright, so back to the headquarters we go. Maybe this time we'll get into Black Lake. I don't know, after how many missions did we do? I mean, like 4 or 5 of them, right? Which, considering, isn't that bad, but you think that they would have wrapped up the investigation by now. With all the traveling that we've done. think that at least a month would have passed, right? Alright, so here we are. Let's go back this way. Maybe I should give Grovnar an amulet. I think I had some loose amulets hanging around somewhere. Maybe in Casavir's inventory. Alright. Let's have a word with Brelaina.
We have heard of your success at the Sea Ghost. You are to be commended.
Taking care of that ship did not get rid of all the Luskans, but it hurt them. And that's good enough for me.
I hope that none of the Luskans escaped your notice. They tend to hold grudges. Here you are, the reward for your efforts. It was a dangerous mission, and you did well. Lieutenant, I have just received word from the Nine. They believe assassins are in Neverwinter, and have asked for our help in dealing with them. There was some hesitation in them asking for our assistance. The incidents in the docks have caused questions. I am not sure they trust our ability. Yet we have the location, and I'm giving you your orders. Proceed to the merchant quarter and deal with the situation. If they pose a threat to Neverwinter, I want their presence here removed. Go now, prepare yourself, and report back here when you've dispatched this threat to Neverwinter.
Ah, the only thing worse than Luskans. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you look silly.
I will lead now. Follow.
So I think I'm going to switch out Grobnar, but before we do that, let's talk to him, and then I guess we'll handle that episode, or that mission in a new episode, I should say.
Some way I can help?
What do you do?
Why, what don't I do? Really? Sometimes it's hard to keep track of it all. I play songs, write songs, build things, repair things, pick things, plant things, tinker with things until they're fixed. Or, well, need fixing. But that's rare. Sort of. I suppose you'd say I stick my hands in just about everything, including dark holes filled with phantom spiders. But that's another story.
How do you get new songs?
Some just come as one advances in the craft and gets more experience in the world.
What do you do with all the knowledge you collect?
What? Why, I collect it.
But why?
I don't know. What an odd question. I like to gather facts and notes and journals just for the sake of knowing, really.
Isn't it hard to keep track of all that?
Well, yes, but that's sort of the point, sometimes. When you have all those facts and numbers and words around your skull, you can pull out whatever you need to write a song. And, well, songs can help, sort of, to get more facts and lore, and the whole process begins again.
I had other questions for you.
Of course. Ask away. Always ready with answers. Yes, indeed.
Do you know what Kalakcha means?
Kalakcha. Let me think. Well, it's not gnomish, goblin, orcish, elvish, draconic. Well, unless the K is silent, but even then it would mean gizzard stone, or its equivalent. But you know, I did notice you have a talent for languages. Don't you know this word?
Yes, but there doesn't seem to be a translation for it.
Well, that's odd. It may not be a word at all. Might be a title or a name. Most peculiar. Trust me, most of the names I've been called you can't translate in any language. They're not even real words as much as a succession of violent images.
Alright, maybe we have another question for you, but I doubt it.
Of course. Ask away. Always ready with answers. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
Okay. Alright, so that's about it. We're gonna go handle those only things that are worse than Luskans. This assassins in the next episode, but first we gotta watch a cutscene.
Lorne, I've been waiting for your report.
Oh, but Master, look, Lorne's face is sad. Has he had a setback?
My lord, there has been trouble at the docks.
Trouble? Oh, Lorne, please.
Silence, Dorio. Let Lorne speak.
Of course, Garius. I meant no disrespect.
The City Watch has become organized. They're taking command of the docks, and they jeopardize our position there. Several of our agents have been killed. Others driven off.
Curious. This is a rather sudden turn of events, Lorne.
I can fix it, my lord. I swear to you.
I did not gain my title of Master of the Fifth Tower by drowning Luskan in blood, and I do not wish you to do the same to the docks. It is an unfortunate setback, but one I think we can still repair, provided we use the right tool.
So I'm guessing we're going to be seeing that soon. Yes, of course, we're going to be seeing that very soon. And it is kind of hard the first time you see it, but once we gain some more levels, it won't be that hard at all. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to go and see what these assassins are all about. So, will we be able to take care of them? Find out next time. This is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, man. Tengu Mindia.